you're a young woman trying to build your career in STEM, or you're in an internship, learnership, and trying to figure out if things will ever work out, well, this video is for you. Hi and welcome. My name is Phumie. If you're new, if you're not, hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking all things career, things that I've learned, and becoming a woman in STEM. So if you're keen on seeing this video, let's get into it. If you're a regular, then you know that I created a video when I was an intern, sharing the things that I learned as an intern. Now that was able to grow and develop within my career, I thought maybe I should just share my career journey, not because I have everything figured out, but because I know that sharing my experiences might help someone either starting or maybe experiencing the same things that I've experienced throughout my career. I am 3 years in corporate, and it's been a journey and a very much learning curve for me. I am very passionate about career growth, personal development, and just creating a meaningful and intentional life for yourself. I have basically made my whole life all about my career, and I just recently this year started, actually maybe like a little towards the end of last year, try to just grow and develop personally in order to develop within the career. Now when I say women in STEM, I mean women in science, technology, engineering, and medicine, and I fit in on the technology part. My career is not as fancy as other people would think it is. I started off as, well, obviously I went to school, high school, uni, graduated, and I was fortunate enough to be able to get inducted to a learnership program, and that's where my whole career started. The learnership program was IT related, but it was IT support. When I say IT support, I mean like networking, fixing devices and all of that, which I didn't study, but it was at the time of my career, I wanted to learn anything and everything, and within the IT spectrum. So learning support was very beneficial with what I'm doing now, which is crazy because I didn't think after the learnership I'll ever do anything related to networking, but I'm literally tapping into it now, and I am seeing that everything just leads up to the end goal. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I was able to get inducted to a learnership, an IT support learnership, where I learned everything. And from that learnership, we were given 6 months of actual physical learning and stuff, and then 6 months of doing internships so that you can be able to graduate from the program. And from that program, they asked for our CVs, and they looked for internship programs. I'm so sorry, I just have to, okay. And then they looked for internship programs for us that we can fit in, and you go into interviews, and that's where you have to do the work. They will find a place, you have to work in order for you to get into the place. So I was fortunate enough to find a place that would support what I studied, which was data management and IT management and data management, basically. So that's where I'm working currently. From there, I was an intern for, contractually I was an intern for a year, but I was basically an intern for like 6 months, and then I was moved from my internship part of it into actually doing actual work, where I was introduced to configuration and data management. Now that was different for me. When we talk about configuration, I don't know, I feel like people don't really speak about it. It's not a normal career that people really speak about, but it's very eye-opening. So configuration is under engineering. So now I'm fitting into two parts on the STEM, which was diabolical. So configuration is basically engineering. We configure documents, we manage document management, we do document control within the naval and maritime space. So that's where I work. I work in maritime and naval spaces. I don't know how to describe where I work without actually sharing where I work. We do a lot in Durban, big things, and very exciting things. I did configuration and data management assist. I was a configuration and data management assistant for a year. So now 2 years into this company, and now I've moved a year and some months, 6 months, I think. Yeah, well, I still am kind of, where I've learned a lot about data management, a lot about systems that I didn't even know existed. So within the configuration data management, I was able to just understand how the professional world works. I had to adapt. When I tell you that I spent a chunk of my introduction period of the data and configuration management side, I cried. I cried every day. Every day I would come home crying. Every day I would complain. It was too much for me. The change was very big. I went from just being an intern following my mentor to actually sitting in meetings and having things to say and having opinions, which I was not prepared for. And I'm not saying that my mentor didn't do anything. She did a lot and she prepared me for a lot, but I still had a moment when I moved into configuration. I think when we talk about women in STEM, we talk about many experiences. We doubt ourselves. We feel like we don't belong, especially when you're still coming into corporate. But I feel like we just, I think, how can I? We just want to belong. We just want to prove to the higher ups, we want to prove to the older generation that we are here because we deserve it. Here are a few lessons that I learned within my career. The first one being, you do not need to know it or to have everything figured out. You're still starting, you're still growing. Things will work out eventually. It just takes time and patience. My second one would be ask questions. You need to ask questions. If you don't, you won't know. So ask questions. Don't let fear or pride stop you from asking questions. Ask the question. One being, do not compare yourself or your chapter with anyone else. Things are different for you and they're different for other people, so stay true to yourself. And finally, and the best advice I'll ever give you guys is invest in yourself. Educational wise, invest in your health, mental health, physical health. Always invest, always look for ways to learn and become better. Also take care of yourself. Your appearance does matter when it comes to corporate, especially if you're a female. They take you seriously if you take yourself seriously. So yeah, these are the things that I've learned, and I hope you guys take them. And was I recording? I was not recording. As for the future, I am just really trying to invest in myself, become better. There's a lot of skills that I want to gain, technical skills that I want to grow in, improving on my speech and communication within my career. I work a lot with people. I attend a lot of meetings, and I tend to shy away. But I know that I'm getting better from what I was when I started to now. There is some change, and I've become better. But I do wanna develop more within that. I just want to become better in the industry as a woman in STEM. I know technology is very silent and not necessarily praised. Medicine and science, and that's in engineering, is like huge within Durban, South Africa. But technology is also the in now. We talk a lot about AI and becoming and developing within the technology industry, and I just want to be that girl there, just sharing my knowledge and becoming, within my career. Oh, I apologize for that. Okay, if you're in an internship, learnership, starting off within your career, I send my love and prayer, especially with the current situation we have with unemployment within our country. I know you're just starting, this is your starting point, but there's so much more, so much bigger opportunities within the space, in corporate, within space in STEM. And I thank you for watching this video. If you've come this far, please do share your careers and your journeys on the comments below. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you on my next video. I know I was rambling throughout the video, but I hope I was able to send some or give some impact or just start a conversation with you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.